Hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Uncle Guy's Guidance. I'm Uncle Guy and I'm here to give you all the guidance you might need as you head out into the great outdoors. Sometimes we might be in a situation where it could be difficult to tell the truth. Like the time that Squirt tested out our Creature Commander frog call and all it called was a bunch of skunks. Now that's a big stinky difference right there. Squirt knew the truth needed to be told even if it meant hurting somebody's feelings or getting in trouble. So listen up, here's what you need to know, okay? Your words should always be true. You see, there's this true story in the Bible about a boy named Samuel. He had a chance to lie, but he chose to tell the truth, even though he could have gotten into a heap of trouble. Samuel was a young boy who lived with this man named Eli, and he was kind of his helper, and they served God together. Well, one night as Samuel was dozing off under the comfy covers, he heard the voice of God. Now here's the deal. He didn't realize it was God talking to him. He thought that it was Eli and that he must be calling for him. So he ran and asked Eli, "Hey Eli, what you need?" Eli said, "Boy, I wasn't calling for you. Now get back to bed." So Samuel went back to bed. Well, this happened 2 more times, and both times Samuel thought that it was Eli calling for him. Now some of you might be asking yourself, why in the world didn't Samuel know that it was the voice of God? Well, here's the deal. He hadn't ever heard the voice of God before. And after the 3rd time Eli realized that it was the voice of God, he told Samuel, "Listen up, little man. I think that you're hearing from the voice of God. When God's talking to you the next time, you best be listening." So when Samuel heard the voice of God again, he responded, "I'm listening, God. What is it that you have to say to me?" The next morning, Eli asked Samuel, "What did God tell you in the middle of the night?" Well, Samuel was afraid to tell Eli because he thought that he'd get in trouble. You see, look here. God told Samuel that Eli's family was going to go through some really hard times. Samuel chose to do the right thing though and told Eli the honest truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Whoo, doggy! Samuel had a choice to make and he did the right thing, just like good old Squirt. They both knew that their words should always be true. Samuel knew that he needed to be truthful and tell Eli about all the troubles coming his family's way, and Squirt knew he needed to tell the truth so Creature Commander could fix all the stinky frog calls. No matter what, whether you think you might get in trouble or make somebody upset, you gotta remember that your words should always be true. God is happy, happy, happy when we tell the truth. Well, y'all have fun out there in the wild and don't forget Uncle Guy's guidance. Your words should always be true.